Tonight, ABC 17 investigates the efforts to keep the family of Carl DeBrodie and you actually from knowing what really happened to him and whether state agencies responsible for his care have responded to calls for change. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Joey Parker.
And I'm Ashley Strohmeyer. ABC 17's Deborah Kendrick has been investigating DeBrodie's death since the days after the disabled man's body was found encased in concrete. Deborah, it sounds like it's not just you struggling to get answers.
Exactly. I've made sunshine requests and have been shot down, but the attorney representing the family in a civil lawsuit tells me his court-ordered subpoena has been flat out ignored. That attorney, Rudy V, told me just a few hours ago his firm's going back to court on Monday because Callaway County Public Administrator's Office is refusing to hand over Carl's case file for the wrongful death lawsuit. Since the wrongful death lawsuit was filed in January, Rudy V tells me a lawsuit was the best and perhaps only option to slowly get answers for family members.
And the prosecutors now are working with our deadlines, and the attorney generals have them. We can see already, though, that if we didn't file the lawsuit, some of these things were never going to happen.
And yet even this push for justice is slow going. Veet tells me one person in charge of Carl's care hasn't been served in the wrongful death lawsuit. Second Chance's group home manager, Sherry Paulo. I called Callaway County Sheriff's Office today. Sheriff Clay Chisholm tells me they have received 2 documents to serve Paulo, but both were returned due to bad addresses. Right now, no dollar amount has been determined in the wrongful death suit. Veet says they are more focused on making sure state agencies have the proper checks and balances in place to assure this doesn't happen again.
Our family can have the peace of knowing that this was horrible, but the state agencies, if they are violating their own policies, have put into a plan to correct them.
So that's what I did for several weeks. I tried to find answers. I tried to talk with Julia Kaufman. She's the executive director of Callaway County Special Services about the agency's policies and if any changes have been made since a caseworker under Kaufman's direction lied on documents, making up meetings with Carl that never happened. That worker, never identified, was fired after ABC 17 News broke that story. So I went to Fulton in person to deliver a sunshine request for such policies from the past few years.
Hello there. I'm Deborah with ABC 17 News. I'm trying to see if Julia is here.
She's not available.
She's not? Okay. Yeah, if you can just hand this to her. I've been in contact with her attorney, and that's just a sunshine request that I'm asking for.
Days later, I got a letter from the agency's lawyer claiming those general policies could not be released, if they exist at all, because they're part of a civil lawsuit. Attorneys for ABC 17 News say since the request is not specific to Carl DeBrodie, the agency should be able to hand them over. ABC 17 News is continuing to pursue getting our hands on those documents. On April 13th, ABC 17 News broke the story about a former Second Chance worker who, through a workman's comp claim, said a client in the home admitted to killing another client in Second Chance, which we confirmed was Carl. Now, I spoke with Fulton Police just a few hours ago. They told me last year they interviewed the former worker who made the claim and then interviewed her again after a report aired. There are many more questions than there are answers in this investigation. All of our work is on a special page on our website, including our sunshine documents and the responses. But you likely have questions of your own. I would like to answer some of those for you. Email them to news@kmiz.com, and during a live stream session on our website at 7:15 tomorrow morning, I'll answer as many as I can.